Good day, everybody. Today is Wednesday, the 11th of November, and welcome to your weather hazard briefing. A couple key points to discuss. We have bands of snow that are forecast to continue across our area today. Dry conditions are forecast for tomorrow before our next event is forecast for Friday into Saturday due to an atmospheric river event bringing some heavy moisture into our area. So that'll be impacting us in the form of snow and bands of heavy snow, particularly on Saturday. And we do have some stronger winds forecast during that system, so expect some areas of blowing snow as well. So let's take a look at our satellite view from this morning. We can point out a couple of features on this graphic here. Here's our current low pressure system off to it's actually over in Montana and kind of spilling over some moisture. Low pressure troughs are spinning around it, so that's bringing us our snow bands today. This particular feature off California won't be impacting us in any way. It's gonna spill off to our south here. But this feature here currently in the Gulf of Alaska, this one will be impacting us, and that's our moisture coming in this weekend. Okay, a weather impact summary for the next 5 days here. Hopefully a couple days stand out as a little bit more impactful than others, particularly on Saturday. All of us right now are being highlighted to be a little bit more impacted because of the snow and blowing snow in a couple of areas with some heavier snow. Today, we're a little bit of a mixed bag. We do have snow forecast just about everywhere, but a couple areas might be seeing some more impacts from the snow because of where the bands will be setting up. We'll talk about that a little bit more in detail in just a second here. Thursday, we're not really expecting to see a whole lot of impactful weather at all. We might see a chance of snow over in the Island Park area, but the chances are pretty low. Friday is the arrival of the next approaching system, so we do have snow in the forecast. First in the Wood River Valley and Sawtooth area and in Lemhi County as well. So it will be arriving in the morning hours, followed by the afternoon hours for the rest of southeast Idaho. And then our system arrives on Saturday. Sunday it starts to wane, and we just kind of have a chance of snow for just about all of us. So I'm going to let this loop through here, and I'll point out a couple of features as it does that. Looking at what model reflectivity is showing for this particular forecast model. This is just for today, looking at what the forecast is. So we do have snow already falling very early this morning. I'll point out one feature for you as it goes through the loop again. So, okay, we kind of see these scattered snow bands passing eastward through the morning hours and the early afternoon hours. But notice this band right here as we go through the late afternoon and early evening hours. We've heard the phrase a couple of times, and we're not quite sure if it's going to form or not, but it's called a convergence band, and it's setting up along the border of Montana and Idaho, and it might be tracking through the upper Snake Plain late this afternoon and early this evening. And you see it right here. There it is in Island Park, and there it is tracking through Idaho Falls, excuse me. And if that does form, as this model is saying it will, perhaps those areas will see just a little bit more snow accumulation as that band passes through. So what are we forecasting for snow amounts the rest of the day and into tomorrow morning? Well, we're highlighting areas to be impacted the most over in eastern Idaho. So areas like Pine Creek Pass, if you're traveling toward Jackson, if you're going through the Palisades route, if you're going through the Teton Pass route, you will be seeing some accumulating snow. Also, the Caribou Highlands, you'll be seeing some snow as well over in Lava Hot Springs, Soda Springs. All these areas are expecting to see at least some accumulation. You notice we don't have a whole lot as far as Snake Plain goes. Pocatello, we've got less than an inch. We've got even lighter snowfall amounts as we go west. Up toward the Stanley Basin, we do have 1 or 2 inches or so. Chalice less than an inch, Mackey less than an inch. So really we're concentrated over in eastern Idaho today. So we'll talk about wind speeds for a little bit here. So we do have breezy conditions forecast for today. So we've got wind speeds in the 15 to 20 or so with stronger gust forecast, and generally that's out of the southwest today. Notice the speeds will pick up this afternoon as they generally do. Wind speeds will start to drop off this evening in that less than 15 mile an hour range. As we go into Thursday, we don't have any snow forecast. Again, we have that small little blip possible of light showers basically, and not really accumulating to much of anything. Wind speeds for Thursday, pretty light across the whole area. We have a couple of areas of 10 to 15 mile an hour winds, and that's generally confined to the Central Mountains and the South Highland areas. Now we'll talk about our incoming weather system real quick here. For Friday into Saturday, this is just showing you that moisture will be arriving Friday morning, as indicated by these green colors. Our Friday snowfall accumulation forecast concentrated toward the Stanley Basin, Sun Valley, Wood River area, and these western-facing slopes of the Sawtooth Mountains. So we're in the looks like 4 to 6 inch range Friday. But then things really start to deteriorate pretty quickly Friday evening. So this is 5 o'clock and after the forecast snowfall amounts for our area. So you see anything in these yellows and oranges are 6 inches plus. And then real quick, our wind speeds for Friday and then going into Saturday are going to increase pretty quickly as well with this incoming system. So we have very strong winds, breezy to windy category, so we're 15, 20 plus. Friday night, and then into Saturday, we are very windy as well. So all these yellow colors are 30 mile an hour winds here for Saturday. So with that, we would expect blowing snow with the snowfall and the snow on the ground. And temperatures the next couple of days here are not going to change a whole lot. So just to show you what the temperature forecast is, we're in the 30 degrees across the Snake Plain here, and in the valleys and the Central Mountains. Forecast for tomorrow doesn't change a whole lot. We're increasing slightly in temperature by Friday, but again, we're still in the upper 30s and possibly seeing some 40-degree temperatures up in the eastern Magic Valley area. So a couple bands of snow are forecast for today. We have increasing moisture forecast for Friday into Saturday with an impactful day expected for Saturday, and increasing winds also expected. So anticipate areas of blowing snow on that day. Any questions or concerns, you can write us at pocatello.weather@noaa.gov. We can answer it that way, or you can email you can call us on the phone, or you can chat us on social media. We can answer your question any way you wish. Thanks for watching.